I shouldn't have done this. Hello, my jewels. It's your number one Ghana girl, Juju. I'm bringing you awesomeness straight from Ghana. Oh yeah, take it. So I put up a poll on my Instagram stories about 2 weeks ago asking if you would want to hear a story time about the first time I kissed a boy or about the first time I kissed a girl. And of course, most of you voted for the first time I kissed a girl. I shouldn't have done this. So without further ado, this is the story of the first time I kissed a girl. I would probably say it happened in senior high school. I wouldn't consider that a first kiss because it was out of the blues. I was just minding my own business and she just run up to me and she just like that. The real first kiss, deliberate, that me and the other girl wanted. It wasn't a date. Just tell the story already. Okay. We're a group of friends. We went out to a club of sorts. It wasn't a club, but it was a classy place. And everybody was sitting down, being all bougie. And even as early as that time, I think 2012, I was still an introvert, but I still didn't like the fact that you go to a place and you just sit down and be boring people. Like everywhere we go, we have to bring the party with us, and that is how we roll. Music was playing and nobody was dancing. So the lady, my lady interest, let's call her Lady gets up and she decides to dance by herself. And I'm like, well, somebody brought the party with her. And I also got up and I started dancing with her. And then it became two women dancing with each other on a dance floor, like holding up on each other and everything. And then the next thing I know, the music turns to slow music, so then we start to slow dance. What is happening? A fairly straight woman dancing with another straight woman, and I don't know what is happening. I didn't understand what was happening. All I knew is I was dancing with a woman. This is dancing, and this is slow dancing. But me and her, we were like slow dancing, like that. She wasn't very busty, but she was quite busty. Oops. I just felt I had to rest my head on her chest. And I started feeling things. Not her chest, her bosom. Her bosom, yes. So I rested my head on her bosom and we just slow danced. And then I raised my head and I looked into her eyes and we didn't kiss there and then, sorry. Why are you in a hurry for? I said something in regards to doing things with her when we got back to our place of residence. She looked at me and then she smiled. I thought she was probably gonna like take a step back and be like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, we are two straight people just dancing because everybody else decided to be boring on this merry night, And like the look in our eyes got really intense, and that is when our heads were like getting really close. And then all of a sudden, the guys in the group that we went to the place with just sprang up and said, hey, how can two guys be dancing when guys are here? How can two guys be dancing when guys are here? But guys are here, you're sitting down and the ladies want to dance and you don't want to dance with them. They try to like surround us and try to dance with us separately. I don't know if they thought something not straight was going to happen, so they decided to act accordingly. I don't know. But later on in the night, after everyone was happy and merry and we were all like a little tipsy, we all had a little alcohol, we all had a little to drink, we headed back to our place of residence, and we went to our mutual friends group, like the person who sort of brought us all together to form the group. And we were just, recapping the night and talking and gossiping and just, we got like late night snacks, we were just eating and stuff like that. So one by one, everybody started to leave to their individual rooms. And this is where things get interesting. And eventually I got up to leave. And next thing I know, she also gets up to leave. But this is after I had left the room completely. and she followed me down the dark hallway, not in a creepy way, but like in a way that I knew she was the one coming behind me. And naturally, I assumed that she would curve and go to her room, but she followed me to my doorstep. No words, no words. She just held my hand and walked me to her door. And whew, she walked me to her door, she walked me to her room, and she unlocked her door and we went into her room. She sat me on her bed. All this is happening so fast. All this is happening so quickly. I don't know how to explain how I was feeling. Okay, I chills, the excitement, the adrenaline, you know. So she sat me on her bed and she sat by me, and that's when she moved in slowly to kiss me. Since the story of the first time I kissed the guy was also requested, if you want me to do that on next story time, please let me know, comment below. And I hope you enjoyed this story, and if you want me to do more story times, please, leave a comment and share and stuff like that. Until next Sunday, like, subscribe, share. You know the drill. Do something. Go forth and be awesome. Juju.